Good morning, Mustangs. Today is Wednesday, November 29th, and it is an S3 day. The SAT word of the day is charismatic, meaning charming. Today's lunch is buff chick dip. On the show today, we have a story by Tim Rose and Robert Boussier. Now sit back and relax because NHS Update starts right now.
Good morning, Mustangs, and welcome to the show. I'm Alessandra Veron.
And I'm Volta Santiago. Attention seniors, Friday is the deadline to submit senior portraits and senior bios for the yearbook. Portraits should be emailed to Miss Umpenkamp unless taken by the school with prestige. Senior bios may be submitted to norwoodyearbook.com. See Miss Umpenkamp with any questions.
The Library Ladies Lunch Book Club will meet during all 3 lunches on Friday. Copies of Being Jazz by Jazz Jennings are available in the library now. Norwood High School yearbooks are on sale now for $80. Order online at ybpay.com using the code for NHS. If you would like to pay in cash or check, see Miss Roger.
The deans are cleaning out the lost and found in the Dean Suite. If an item is not cleaned by Monday, it will be donated to the Goodwill. Also, the National Honor Society has a volunteer opportunity to make table centerpieces in the cafe tomorrow right after school. The bells that ring every day in Norwood are located inside the town hall. Junior staff reporter Tim Rose caught up with the man who rings them and brings us the story behind the bells. Let's take a look.
If you live in town, you've heard them ringing. But have you ever thought about who's ringing those bells? Local icon Lee Leach says he's been playing them for over 2 decades.
So I've been playing for a little bit more than 20 years on these. And I learned how to play on this instrument right here that you see in front of you.
That instrument is called a carillon, and it consists of cast bronze, cup-shaped bells that are operated by striking keys using both hands and feet. Leach says he got the idea to learn after he realized there wasn't anyone from Norwood playing.
I got to thinking that I had some musical experience and that I would want to play the bells, especially around the holiday season, for the residents and the citizens of the town.
So he started lessons in 1996 and studied under a previous carillonist for a few years. Leach says he has a full appreciation for the instrument and the sounds it creates.
Carillon itself lends itself well to arrangements, so you can almost hear any kind of music.
But Leach says that there are certain songs that he prefers to play.
I like to play mostly popular songs, and also songs that sound really nice on the bells. One of them is called Londonderry Air, which most people know it as Oh Danny Boy.
These days, you can hear Leach playing the bells at regularly scheduled times or throughout the year for special occasions. Resident Beth Vincent claims that for her, the bells are great therapy.
I heard the bells. Now I'm thinking about work and everything and all the pressure. Heard the bells, put the 2 windows down, listened to it, and for the first time in my life, I didn't want that red light to turn green because I just wanted to stay there because it kind of just diffused any kind of problems I might have had, and it was just very comforting.
And even though a lot of Norwood residents couldn't tell you who's playing the bells, according to Leach, the town definitely benefits.
It's one of these kinds of almost nearly hidden treasures. We don't intentionally try to keep it from being publicized ever, but it is certainly an asset to the town. I think a lot of people get benefit from it.
So next time you're driving through Norwood, roll down your window. You might just hear Leach playing some beautiful music. Reporting for Mustang Magazine, I'm Tim Rose.
Thanks, Tim. The National Honor Society is collecting donations for the annual holiday gift card drive. Donations can be made at all 3 lunches. The Accounting 3 students are selling holiday fudge. See Miss Pinto in room 267 to order your fudge by the end of the month. The cost is $10 per box. Now here's Joe Spadorcia with your sports update.
Good morning, Mustangs. Boys tennis will have a meeting in room 212 today right after school to vote on captains for the spring. See Mr. Churchill. The winter sports are just beginning, so there are no scores or games to report. But good luck to those continuing tryouts today. Well, that's all I have for today. Now back to the desk.
And that's all we have for today. Be sure to check us out on Mustang.media and hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Have a great day, Mustangs.